guys, welcome back to my channel. So it's Monday the 19th of August. I'm just making Ray's lunch because I've been busy bee this morning. So I have my appointment with the diabetes nurse, which I'll talk about in just a minute. I've also just had, I think, my autism referral has finally been picked up because I have just filled in a massive form relating to childhood, like relationships, how I was at school, and kind of things like things I can cope with in social situations and things like that. So I think my autism assessment's also finally been picked up as well, which would be brilliant. So that's that. So yeah, I had my diabetes nurse appointment this morning. Had to take Lou with me because Adam's working. So it was, yes, I'm doing a lunch. It was a lot to try and take in at once because the nurse was like firing all this information at me. My brain was just like getting overloaded. I had to make sure Louis wasn't touching anything, even though the nurse was really nice. She was like, "It's fine, just let him run around." So yeah, so I'm just making his lunch. It's such a fun out for him. Here you go, Louis. Lunch is ready. So yeah, I had my diabetes nurse appointment. She was firing all the information at me. She's going to send me links and everything as well. So it has been confirmed that I'm type 2 diabetic. I'm going to be put on metformin, which is a medication for type 2 diabetics to start off. I'm going to start off with doing it 2 times a day. And I'll have to try and get it tomorrow because it wasn't ready when I left the doctor's this morning, or hadn't been put across. So I'm going to be starting that. You've got to take it twice a day with food. The metformin that I'm being put on, you can have a bit of side effects like an upset stomach kind of issue. If it does get too much, then you can be put on a slow release version of the metformin. So you just got to see how it goes for like the first week or so, and then if it's too bad with the side effects, I can be switched to the slow release. So essentially, obviously it's all about diet and exercise, reducing portions, which leads me on to, I think it's probably going to upset a lot of people. I'm going to come away from Slimming World because with Slimming World you can have like as many carbs as you want, and one of the things I have to watch out for now is carbs. So I need to minimise my carb intake. So I think I'm going to go back to calorie counting, but I've got the lower carb thing on here. So I did weigh in, and I'm just going to restart my weight. So my weight now is going to be my start weight again. Obviously this is a completely new diet that I'm going to be doing, reducing things. Louis, please sit down. So reducing obviously carbs and things like that, sugar stuff. So I put my weight in, and that's going to be my another start weight. Like I said, I'm going to just do calorie counting, but being mindful of my carb intake. It's got my calories and my carbs showing on my NutriCheck app. And then you can go into like the circular graph when it wants to open up. Hello, thank you. So on this graph, it can show you obviously your protein as well. So I can check things, but I have got the number of carbs I can have a day showing on NutriCheck, so I can try and keep below that. So yeah, it's going to be kind of a low carb, higher protein diet with all the kind of veg salad. She said to reduce portions if I can as well, and obviously have to start exercising again. Me and Louis did go to the park afterwards, and obviously I've walked to and from the doctors, and I could feel it. Even my Apple Watch gave me a notification when I got to the doctors to say I've got a low cardio fitness level, which is so embarrassing. But this is it. I just have to be careful when we go away. And what else? I've got to book a repeat of bloods in 3 months' time to see if I can get my blood sugar level down. But yeah, so she said also, because now I'm type 2 diabetic, I have to go to these annual appointments as well, where they check your feet and your legs and things like that. So proper official diabetic now. So yeah. So my new start weight, I know I only did Slim World for about 8-9 weeks, but I think this will be better because, like I said, I've got to reduce the carb intake and sugary snacks and things like that. So I think this will be the way to go. I know it's kind of like keto, but I'm not going to go that hardcore. I'll just obviously minimise my carbs where I can and do that. So that is kind of a health update. So I'll be going back to calorie counting. It's given me 1,846 calories for my weight, which is now 17 stone 6. So if you want to work it out, I've put on 3.5 pounds. But like I said, this is a new start weight, a new kind of diet, and I hope you'll stick around because obviously I want to show you guys that I can do it. I have got my blood sugar level down before, but this is obviously more wake up call because I am officially diabetic. And the diabetic nurse was actually really nice. Obviously, so she said obviously it's confirmed that I'm type 2 diabetic now, and she actually asked me how I'm feeling now, knowing that I'm type 2 diabetic. So I told her it's obviously quite overwhelming, and obviously for my age, like, it's a bit of a wake-up call. So it was nice of her to ask how I'm feeling, because sometimes doctors and nurses can just throw this information at you and tell you off you go. But she was actually really nice. She showed me visuals of the stuff she's going to send me and links. So it was really nice. So yeah, that is kind of an update. I might just leave it there because that's a lot of waffle, and then kind of gives you a bit of time to catch up with content and stuff. And then tomorrow, I am gonna obviously eat. I haven't even eaten yet today, so I will be making a conscious effort to eat better today. But my medication will officially start tomorrow because I need to collect it, and it needs to be eaten twice a day with food. So she said, like, with your breakfast and then with your evening meal. So that's what I'm going to do. And then she said for the first week, see how you get on, see how the side effects are, and then if it's not great, we can look at switching it to the slow release. So yeah, but I'll keep you updated. Obviously you'll see vlogs, and that is that. So I'm going to leave this kind of health, I'm going to call this like my health update vlog, I think, regarding me. And I'll be back tomorrow, back to what I eat in days, but calorie counting and kind of keeping an eye on my carbs and sugars. And I'm going to do this, and it'll be easy. It'll be easier once Louis back at school with the exercise, because I tended to do it like straight away when Louis went to school. But obviously I'm hoping to do a bit of walking when we go away end of August. The bungalow where we're going, a lot of people have left reviews for like little trails and stuff, so even if Adam and Louis don't want to go, I might try and do some like walking trails by myself and hopefully not get lost. So yeah, I'm hoping to do a bit of walking when we go away. But yeah, so Hope you don't mind the little health update, and I'll be back tomorrow with another what eating day. Following calorie counting and making better choices with my diet. So I'll speak to you then. Bye.